it is quite a name of a show. I think, when you sign on for something like this, do you decide to kind of really lean into the villainy, or do you try and maybe give people a different perception of you once you're in the house?
There is no different perception.
Okay.
You're going to lean in and be a super villain and then remind the public why they fell in love with you to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely, I wasn't sure that I was a villain in the beginning.
Okay.
It was really hard for me the first couple days, and then you'll see it plays out, and I really just lean into my villain side, and it's really refreshing. And now I'm just like, yeah, I'm a villain, and what? And what about it?
Right, you're in your villain era now.
Villain era, baby.
It's so funny because there's some people that don't consider themselves a villain that fight it. They're like, I want to show a different side or whatever. These 10 people are not those people. And I was a little, because when they pitched it, to me, they're like, Fairplay, you love me. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the great, I live by the villain moniker. They're like, but if you want to show it, I'm like, yeah, I don't care about any of that. But they're like, but if someone chooses to, they have that option. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to destroy that.
False impression you're trying to build up. And when you do get into the house, you see who everyone else is that you're locked in with, rooming with. Who maybe who surprised you the most? Like, you had a first impression of them, and by the end of it, you felt totally different, either for better or worse.
Can I start, and can I give you a TwoFab exclusive?
Absolutely.
So, and Tiffany doesn't know this, and I'm gonna blow her mind. So I'm the first person in the house, as you see on the episode, and Tiffany's number 2, and she was like, she goes, hey, nice to meet you. I was so scared because I was actually on New York Goes to Hollywood.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Whoa, this is
Call back.
definitely an exclusive.
The gimmick for the episode was she moves to Hollywood, she hires a publicist, they bring these reality stars, and she's disgusted by the fact that she doesn't have A-list celebrities, she has these reality stars. So anyway, I hadn't signed my waiver yet, and neither had my buddy Bob Dog from Survivor, and he's a lawyer. So anyway, I walk around the corner and I see them filming that part, and I'm just like, yeah, we're out of here. And I'm like, and I'm not signing shit. And they're just like, you didn't already sign it? I'm like, no. And they're like, and I'm like, yeah. And Bob Dog's like, yeah, and we will sue the out of you if you show any of this. So we leave. So I'm just like, please do not let her remember this.
Wow.
Please do not let her remember this. Because I was just I was waiting for her to be like,
Well.
and you mother walked out of my show.
Well, I'm so glad to say that all men are forgettable to me at some point.
Good answer.
And the villain comes out.
Is that insane?
That's
so
insane.
I've been saving all that for this moment.
Wow. What a moment. Let's all take
That
a moment
is-
for
That
the
is
moment.
heavy. That's
You're
That's a
welcome to
callback.
that.
That is a flashback.
Exclusive. And Dave was a producer.
Bob
and,
Dog.
And Dave was like, he goes, I was actually in the van that brought you to the party. And he goes, yeah, you made our night very difficult.
Difficult.
And I'm like,
Let's go down memory lane later. If you want
but no, it's exclusive.
No, that's
a good one.
good.
down, you mentioning Dave and everything.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get your
my
second
goodness.
chance now with
Oh, I
New
love
York.
her. We just needed the right circumstances.
Exactly.
I guess so.
And so were there people that you came out having a totally different impression of? Obviously, you got to have your time with her, which was nice. How
For
about
the most part. I mean, he's a cheater and a backstabber and a villain
Oh.
at his best when he needed to be.
When I need to be.
When he needed to be. And I was really, really, really turned on by your performance because you were the first person that I met. You came off so super sweet, but as time progressed, you earned your spot in that house as a villain.
Oh.
How about for you?
What was the question?
Who did you
Sorry.
who did you leave the house maybe having a different impression of than when you first came in? Who maybe surprised you the most, for better or worse?
I think I have to say, I am so lucky and so thankful that I got to have Miss Tiffany as my roommate. And she had my back from the moment I stepped in that house. And it was honestly just like, it's gonna surprise a lot of people, but yes, we were like magnets, and I'm thankful for our friendship, and I was so surprised with how we have our moments about the bathroom. But you know what?
Literally.
That'll happen.
When I say ebony and ivory, piano keys, I'm the chocolate part, she's the vanilla part. I'm telling you, no joke. This is my girl.
It's a great combo.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like just like a wonderful marry of just like one attitude and another attitude, and we bring the best out in each other, and we were so there for each other, and it's going to be really fun to
Wait
watch.
a minute. Could we be peanut butter and fluff?
Yes!
Delicious.
Yes, that was beautiful and perfect. It's like two totally different things, but they bring the best out in each other, and
They
they're
work
always
well,
there for each
so-
other, and they pair so well together.
Isn't Nutella better than peanut butter?
That's what they say, but I don't buy Nutella.
Oh, all right. You know there's a hidden spoon in the thing?
Would you shut
The
up?
more you know.
There is.
And on the flip side, obviously, when the trailer came out, a lot of headlines were focused mainly on you and Omarosa. Your just the read you give her at the end of the trailer, I think, made everyone just jaw drop.
Well, I think I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, just what was maybe your impression of her going in, and what maybe what can you tease about maybe what led to what we have seen in that? I can't even repeat the words for Tufab on our YouTube channel, I don't think.
Oh, for real? It was that deadly. Well, I feel like Corinne and Jonny both know as well, when you're in those moments, you have to strike while the iron is hot. You're literally on the chopping block. You're going to have to lay it all out on the line. So that's what I did. Pretty much, I just let her know how I felt. She was testing me and trying me in the moment, and I just had to remind her who the HBIC is, and she came for me. I'm never going to start anything. I'm just a finisher. All I need is 2 fingers to finish it.
Watch out.
Oh.
Yes,
Here
I love it. I love it.
Sorry.
If I can say this for Tiffany, like, this ain't the house of good guys.
Yeah.
So when somebody strikes, if you don't strike back, you're on the wrong show.
Yeah.
So like I love Tiffany. Like I was shocked. Like you see Joel is just like, we got, like, that literally happened. Like Joel hit the ground. He's like, we got to hit. Like, this is,
Corinne,
You taught me how to
happened
stand
so
up for
quick.
myself.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, because right off
She
the bat,
taught me
you
to
and
have my
Omarosa
backbone.
also
Yeah.
get into it.
Oh.
Almost like first episode immediately.
Oh yeah.
I
I
mean-
think she knew, this small blonde fireball is gonna come for me, and I need to put her in her place, and it just didn't work. So you guys will see how our relationship plays out. But yeah, it gets a little spicy. But who doesn't love a little spice?
I mean, that's why we're watching.
Exactly.
That's right.
And now I have to end with a 3 speed round questions. We'll go left to right with answers. I'm going to ask a question. Name the first cast member that comes to your mind.
Okay.
All right. Who stirred the pot the most?
me, secretly.
All right.
I think Shake stirred the pot for me a lot. Personally, me.
The fabulous Bobby Lights.
All right.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Who was the messiest roommate, or whose room was the messiest? I guess not.
Well, no, the
messiest.
the messiest roommate is Jack's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Well, I mean, he just farted and snored, and they kicked him out of the room.
He was farting?
Yeah, he farts in his sleep.
That's a
He was
horrible
farting?
thing. I don't like
Oh,
that.
no. I can't do like if a man, if I'm having a night with a man and he farts in his sleep, I'm sorry, you need to leave. You're not staying for
Gone.
coffee in the morning.
And
What
the
was the
messiest roommate for you?
Oh.
Or who do you think-
like every time I would go into Banana's room, it was a mess. So I'd say that room because that's just like what I remember.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't witness it, but snorting and farting is a horrible combination. So I'm gonna go with Jack.
It does seem hard to beat.
Yeah.
And last, who would you never want to be roommates with again?
My roommate was Bobby Lights. I love Bobby Lights. So and then
Or housemates with, I guess.
okay, housemate.
Let's go
Yeah,
housemates.
That's different. Than,
Let's go housemates.
That's different than roommate.
Honestly, this is a crap answer, and it pains me to say it. I love all 9 of these other people. I have never been so fortunate to have done something so incredible, and just the premise of this is beyond awesome. I love all of them, and I would be roommates with any of them forever.
Oh,
Very
my
pageant
gosh.
answer.
It's true. I mean, like,
So
pretty good.
nice. Yeah, I'd say the farter's gotta go.
Would you want to know that Omarosa said you?
That she would never want to be roommates with me again.
Yeah.
Who cares? I stayed out of her way. Like, I didn't even want to see her face.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm
How much
sorry that
rent-
she's so hung up on me.